reproduction, or other commercial use of this recording in whole or in part is prohibited.
Guys, this is the one and only Chris. He's just an amazing guy. You've had a long, interesting journey.
Absolutely.
And I've been following you because my heart is always with young people, and I know that you are someone who champions young people, but you're just not down for the nonsense.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you do a lot of stuff, but I want to leave it to you. I want you to kind of let us know a little bit about yourself. And he has an OBE, people. So you want to know a little bit about you and how you came to get an OBE.
How we doing, guys? Myself, Preddie OBE, for those who don't know. I grew up in Finchley Park, just like a lot of young people as well. I grew up in a time where, I didn't have no father figure around the house. It was straight older man on the bits. No one's there like, wow, go on. So like, when we talk about certain lifestyles, we've got to remember there were certain things that got mentally installed in me. So I always ask everybody a question like, can you blame some of the men that's out there if what he thinks he's doing is right? Now, Pete, what I'm saying to you, my mum's single parent, working 2 to 3 jobs. A lot of the time when I came home from school, there was nobody there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes I was at home, like when you're like 9, 10, I was there, coming back, you're doing the skipping ones. Yeah, you're not on gangster. Yeah, I'm still playing with Pokemon Pogs. Them ones, I'm playing with marbles. I'm that guy, I'm skipping, I've got my marbles, I'm doing my stuff. And then you go home and you're in the window and you're hearing stuff going on in your area. You're seeing stuff, you're seeing the big boys come around with the big boy cars and the big boy chains and you're watching it, but you're not understanding it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I think we've got to really be careful in the sense of when our parents used to say to us, like, it's big people time, go upstairs. Like there's something about that needs to come back in the sense of young people are seeing way too much before their time. Do you understand what I'm going to say? So you're seeing things that you don't even understand yet, but you're seeing a lot. Do you know what I mean? So I was seeing a lot. Like when I was growing up in my area, there was a woman, she was a crackhead and everything, but that was just crackhead Sue. It wasn't even, she's a crackhead. That's just, we called it a crackhead Sue, but it was Sue. Like it was standard, it was normal. It like I didn't see nothing different. I felt like every ends was going on like that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It was only cool. I started to see other areas. Now I ended up going to school into Hertfordshire. So once I moved up to school up there, it got to a stage where now I'm seeing a different living. I'm hearing people say to me, I've got like two garages and we've got swimming pool and jacuzzi. I said, you don't need to chill out, yeah? Only time I see a jacuzzi is when I'm doing a little poop, like little plops in the bath. We've all done it, yeah? Getting the bubbles out. We've all done it. Shut up, don't lie. That's how I was getting my bubbles in my jacuzzi, yeah? Living my life. And then you're telling me about jacuzzi and swimming pool. So there was a different understanding. So I feel like when I was growing up, I grew up in a council estate, like every other young person, trying to come out. Now, when I mean trying to come out, not trying to come out in the sense of, a lot of people see trying to come out in the sense of selling out these days. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Trying to come out in the sense of me being happy to be me. I think there was so much times I grew up, and this is for a lot of the young kids, there was so much times I grew up with fear, but it wasn't fear like I was scared of anyone. It was false evidence appearing real, or false expectations appearing real. So sometimes I'll be in school, and it's like, I used to fight on the fear on what my friends would say. So I'll be like, oh, them man are going to think that man's not moist, or them man are going to think that way. So I'm going to fight, but I don't even know that. Or it's false expectations appearing real in the sense of, sometimes I used to go around saying that I was the fighter, because everybody else said I was the fighter. Oh, Chris is going to fight you. Chris is going to fight you. I don't want to fight you. And I'm clear as day, and I say to every single kid right now, what are you fighting for? A lot of the times you're fighting off the back of somebody else, or what you think they're going to think, or what you think they're going to say. Now, I got into an argument with this guy. It was like, it was tonks, you get me? And I'm not going to lie, it was hard back. He came back from, he came
I know there was.
Yeah?
Them overgrown kids.
No one's there. It was hard back, you get me? We was playing football. Every time I hit his shin, I'm on the floor like, oh, I'm still running. Like, I don't know what he's on. He's on different smoke. He's eating that yam. You know the ones there. That different hard back. Listen, he's eating well.
Yeah.
These times I'm still eating saveloy and chips. I need to snap it out of it. You know what's there? And he said,
Yeah.
he's like, I wasn't working. So we got into an argument, and they said after school, me and this guy, River's going to fight. River and Chris is going to fight. So I'm like, I don't want to fight River because I already know man's kind of strong still. You get me? I don't want the smoke. But everybody's talking about the smoke. Now, I went to River. And the maddest thing about it, I say to these kids all the time, and this is something that a lot of the times we don't do, but just it works. So I went to River and I was like, River, I don't want to fight you. And do you know what River said to me? River said, I don't want to fight you too. I was like, say nothing, brother.
Say what?
We don't need to do this. Like, I don't want to get suspended. He was like, I don't want to get suspended. I was like, high five.
Imagine.
I like you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just need to teach our young people these day and age communication. You know, like, you know, my mom and my parents would teach me, if someone hits you, you hit them back. Like, stop teaching them that. You know, one's there because when they get to 16, that's ABH.
Parents still say
when
that.
When they get to 16, that's GBH. That's a charge now. So you've got to be very careful on, and then you will look at your child like, oh, but you should know better now that you're 16, you shouldn't hit people. Like, but you've been telling them the whole life to hit people. Like, so we've got to really, really understand where
it's true.
The trauma's coming from. And that's not even a sense of my mum being a bad parent. Just what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. She believed that was right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's true. Very true. Very true. So why have you got an OBE? I'd like to know. How did that happen?
The worst thing about it, we need to figure it out, because even like people that know me, and Charles, you know me, I talk the thing, yeah? So I'm not gonna lie. When they gave it to me, I looked at my mum and I'm like, I think this is wrong, mum, because like I think they made a mistake. At first, I thought.
So you were super surprised then?
I thought I was going to prison. Like that's how really it was. I suffer with dyslexia, so my reading and writing is not the greatest. I saw the Majesty stamp on it. I said, what did I do? You know, no one's there. He said, we have given your Majesty your name in strict confidence. I was like, why does she want to know my name in strict confidence? I don't want her to know my name. Then they started saying, we're going to appoint you of the Order of the British Empire. So that's Illuminati. That's Mason. They've got me. They've got me. I started looking at the window. I said, they've got me. MI5. They're going to be at the door. I knew I shouldn't watch it on YouTube. All you man that keep sending me on a YouTube, watch this conspiracy. Now they're coming to get me. They've got my phone, they tapped me in. I called my mum. I said, Mum, pack a sandwich. I'm going to prison. My mum said, what did you do? My mum's funny because she starts to pray. Like, straight away.
Straight.
My mum will pray. Like, I will fall down in the ditch. And my mum will pray to Jesus to get me out the ditch. No, man, just, can you put your hand in and help me? Like, that maybe Jesus is busy right now. Just this,
basically,
please. So she was like, Jesus, please, my son. And the worst thing about it, I ain't got no criminal record. I've never been arrested. I swear, if they knocked on my door, I would have been like, I did it. I don't know why, but I was ready. I was ready to do the time. I said, wait, I'm doing time. And I called up my friend, and my friend was like, you're an idiot. Like Google it. And I Googled it, and the first person that came up was David Beckham, 1.7 billion. I said, raw, like, it's not going to prison, Chris. They want to give you an award. And basically, for those that don't know, like, because everyone keeps talking about, like, OBE, why did you accept it and all the rest of it. I was a young man coming up, and all I wanted to do is make a difference. All I wanted to do is make a change. And it got to a stage where, like, I felt like nobody was watching. So for me, someone was like saying, yo, I see what you're doing. So I never got
giving you a light, giving you a platform.
Being famous or being an artist or being a celebrity. I got my OBE for working in the community. That's what I got my OBE for, like, for working in the community, going in at schools, colleges, youth clubs, prisons, and saying to the young people, there's another way. Like, there's another way, big man. Like, I know that I've told you before, like, when the kids was on the streets, we was always telling them, you know, like, build a line, you know, no one's there, like, but we didn't tell them how to build a mortgage, you understand what I'm trying to say, and have property. We always tell a man, you know, no one's there, be the man of your house, but we're not actually teaching them about what does that actually mean. So we're hearing these little sayings, but we're not actually understanding where that's come from. So I wanted to go back and put my hands up and say, do you know what? I was a part of the problem, now I want to be a part of the solution. And I always say to everybody, just do what you do and do what you love, because you never know who's watching. And I will swear to you, if anyone would have told me when I was coming up in the ranks, like 20, started doing youth work and everything, and everyone said to me, by the age of 25, you're going to get an OBE. I was one of the youngest males to receive an OBE at the age of 25. The youngest black male as well at that. I was the only one up in there. You know what's there? Hella young man up in there. Looking around like, bare old man. One guy come up to me, he's like, oh,
And did your suit even fit? You know,
I'm like, oh, cool, big man. I don't even know what OBE was. Like I'm looking for Mobos and Oscars and BAFTAs because I'm trying to do the acting thing. I didn't even know what the OBE was. So my thing is, don't look at the title. Look at the passion and the love that we do for what we do. So this title, I use in a sense of an accolade to one, show young people that it doesn't matter where you stand in the position of your life. It's not about how you start. It's about how you end it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So now I use my platform for the right reasons. Now a lot of people sit there and be like, "Oh, you're going at the government, though, Chris," and you're going, "Well, yes, I should. If I see wrong and wrong is wrong and right is right, regardless of my title, regardless of my name, if I have the platform, I have a duty." Yeah,
it helps your voice. Like, it elevates your voice. Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's amazing. I think that's brilliant, especially because it's for work you've done. And I can imagine, because your energy, I know people are loving your energy. I always love your energy. Like, they're just like, wow, he's got enough energy.
And, you know what? And this is something that I'll say to the kids as well, because it's amazing that you said that. But when I was in school, I always say to the kids, please, kids, to any kid that might watch this back, do not pick up your label. You are not your label. Because when I was in school, it's quite funny. I used to get told I was hyperactive. I used to get told off for that. I used to get put in detention for that. But then now I'm older, look what everyone's saying. Oh, we love your energy. But ain't that the same hyperactiveness that I used to get in trouble for? So sometimes we can suppress our young people with the gifts that they already have. I was just already strong-minded to know that I was still going to be me. But what about that young person that gets told every single day, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're bad? Like, I can say we need to start teaching our young people that we might not want them to do a certain thing, but it's not about telling them that they're wrong for doing it. So say, for instance, a young person gets suspended for selling sweets. All right, it's wrong. It's not, you're not meant to be doing it in school because it's not the school policy. But get man to go on the cake fair or get, like, you're not doing your local, like, because man's doing this thing, like, he's on.
Exactly.
Like,
we have to recognize these things.
Down, lift man up and say, like, because there's certain kids that are using their minds, you know. There's certain kids that are going to school with £2.30 and saying, raw, if I buy a pack of these sweets and I sell them for 20p, I have to give man a high five for that.
It's true. It's true.
Because you're a young entrepreneur that's thinking about your little spending money. You want to get your little chicken and chips afterwards. You want to flex on Sarah later. You know what's there with your little Minda. Get me?
Why Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah, Katie, Danielle's and all that.
It was always Sarah though.
Yeah, Sarah. Randoms. Yeah, hella chocolate in your hand for no reason. You know what's there? You pick up your chocolate and you pick up a Queen of Bueno because you know girls like it. You just got it there. You know what's there? Oh, can I have a bit? Of course you can, Tracy. Yeah, early. Tracy can have that because I've been making my money today, baby.
Exactly.
Like that.
For real.
That's real entrepreneurship. So I'm like, we need to allow young people to have that because they have so many fantastic ideas, and that's what hurts because we stifle them a little bit on what you can do and what you can't do. And like, you know, you get to a young age of being a young teenager and your parents says to you, right, you're old enough, you should know better, you should be cleaning your room, all the rest of it. And then on the flip side, your parents look at you and be like, you're a little boy, you don't understand, you're not a grown up. What, am I a grown up?
Or right,
you're still a baby, because I don't understand. 1 minute you're telling me you're a grown up and I should step up, and the next minute you're telling me I don't understand and I need to fall back. So we need to make sure that we're having that continuity. I think that we don't have enough young people, and especially young role models. So I'm even starting the MAD movement. It's a MAD movement that I'm starting specifically for men, to inspire men, to let men know that, you know, there's other men that's out there like you. We're going to have men that's got businesses, entrepreneurs. We're going to allow these young people to come and join the MAD movement as well, so they can see now what a positive affirmation is, what a positive role model looks like. Like, we're going to understand about mental health. We're going to sit there as real men. We're going to talk about fathership. We're going to talk about single dads, because these are the kind of things that I feel like we don't talk about enough. And there's nothing out there for men. And men out there right now, there's a half of us that are sitting there like, rah, do you know what? It'd be nice to sometimes if someone just reached out and I just felt like man was going through the same thing, or man can help me, man can understand where I'm coming from. And I don't think we have enough of that. So I'm starting something called the MAD movement next week, specifically for men. Any man, I don't care what age you are. If you're under the age of 16, you have to get, you know, your parental guidance and, you know, parental consent. But it's just going to be something that uplifts men every single day. We're going to be doing positive affirmation, breathing techniques. We're going to be goal searching. You know what's there? We're going to be
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Like, there's going to be a few women like, Chris, what about me? Listen,
All right, we'll allow you to have your thing. We've got, we've got not to be, we've got a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm saying for the men, it's important, and we know that our men are suffering a lot with mental health, and I believe for a lot of young men right now, they're growing up too fast because we always feel like we have to be the man of the house. Too much pride, you know? And I want to say to all my men out there, it's okay. Like, it's okay that sometimes you don't have the answer. It's okay that sometimes you can't change it. Because I was always one of those type of people that used to get upset when I wasn't able to change something, or when I wasn't able to do something. I'm like, I hate that as a man, because I want to be able to be the protector, and I want to do this, and I want to help my mum, and I want to, like, it's okay. And we need to let our young men and our men know that it's okay. And let our women know that we are real building. Letting our women know that we are here. We do stand here. We are standing strong. And I feel like sometimes what gets clouded is sometimes, as always, is the shh. But at the same time, when you go through it, like, we're here. And we're standing up and we're trying to be counted. And I think that's really what's really important. It's something that I'm doing right now, and I'm thinking about solutions, which is going back into the community and talking to our young people. In the next week or two, I'm going to be doing my own little protest. And it's not even a protest of thousands of people. I just want 50 man, and we're walking around the ends. I'm not going Parliament right now, because we're going Parliament on a Saturday and a Sunday, but nobody's there. Man's
for real.
Man's playing golf for Stephen. Man's playing golf for Stephen, having brunch. And man's walking up and down Parliament. I'd rather catch you at Parliament on a Tuesday evening.
When you're going in.
Work. We need to have a word, big man. So my whole thing is, right now, I'm trying to start with a solution from home. So I'm saying to myself, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going down to these areas. I need to speak to my young people. I feel like right now that is the solution, and I need to show them that there's real men up here ready to be counted and ready to step up. And that's what some of the basics that I'm trying to do right now with the solutions and what's going on. And I know everyone's trying to put the 2p piece, and it's great and it's amazing. But like I said, if we don't look at the problems that we already have in our own house, we can't be trying to run around fixing other people's house. Like, everybody wants to fix everybody's house with the magical
we need to fix our house before. It's just like we need to fill our own cup before we can pour it into anyone else. Do you know what I mean?
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it needs to stem from home. Like, go back to the young people. Like, I feel like another thing that I wanted to address as well quickly, just stop putting so much pressure on our young people. I feel like everyone's like, this is the generation to change it. They're not having it. All right, well, why ain't you having it? Like, why are you sticking it on them? Like, let them live, man. Like I feel like we're doing so much things that we should be stepping up, and they are stepping up too. But we should be stepping up just as much as them, and don't look at them like, oh, they're the generation to change it. No, we are all the generation that are
all of us,
to make sure that we're not tolerating it no more, and it needs to come as a unity front. If it's not coming as a unity front, then like a lot of us need to sit down. Then I might as well sit down. If we're saying it's just the young kids and rare, then I might as well just sit down.
Yeah,
for real. Older people, we're talking up the thing, but nobody's really standing up. Like, let's stand up and be counted. You know, I'm hearing a lot of people out there, not in a bad way to everybody else, but if you're not gonna put your 2p piece in, please don't try and put like your 50p or pound, and you're just trying to slap money down on the table. Like, you got all the answers, but you're the one that's at home.
Or stopping people that are doing something.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So we as people, we're so judgmental at everything. That's not right. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right.
I just saw someone today from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Spent £400 in Primark.
Okay.
Rude girl. Rude girl. Wait, stop. Wait, don't go. Like, what do you mean? Why? 400. Like, this is our mentality. So I'm like, if we can't fix our home, how are we talking about getting people in power? How are we talking about changing laws, changing legislations, when my gal, Keisha, from Birmingham...
You are just pulling out the names.
Spend £400, Keisha. Keisha, no. It's your money. It's your money, boo-boo. It's your money. But Keisha, we're going through a pandemic. Shop just open. Keisha died through the door, you know. Died through the door. Gave back the 400. Really, Keisha?
Wow.
Really?
Well, you know, maybe she needs to keep up for the gram, the new
No, but you know
outfits.
what?
I don't know.
Do you know what it is? I don't mind. Like I said, anybody's allowed to spend their money. But I hope, Keisha, when that Black Pound Day comes and the 7th, when you're not spending no money, I bet you spend £400 in the black business. I guarantee you won't. Quick tenner.
Yeah.
You go buy yourself some hair grease. Feel like you're turning up for us. Don't do that, Keisha. Don't do that. Don't do that. Spend 400. The same amount. Same amount at the bank account.
You are killing
You might
me.
be broke for that month, but you got to think about that, Keisha, because you bought too many clothes. You should be getting
Or
rid
the
of
electricity. Something's lacking. The electric, the Sky bill, something's lacking that month.
Something's got to come off that month because Keisha, you're spending. Look, Keisha, whatever you're doing, let me know because we all been on lockdown. So where you have you got the furlough? Have you got the bounce back? Keisha, what you doing? Let us know. Bring it. You know that everybody in the culture always wants the hookup. I need the hookup. Keisha, if you've got
this is it.
Like that, darling, let us in. I listen, at Keisha in. You know who I'm talking about. Someone knows Keisha. She's flossing. We want to know.
I'm not even trying to act nobody called Keisha right now. Sorry if your name's Keisha. Anyone who's listening, that's name's Keisha.
That's a stereotype. That's really bad. That's really bad, Sha. What do you mean? Why are you not acting anyone that's called Keisha?
Someone said, what did the name Keisha do to you?
In it, do you know what's there? No, do you know what? It's wrong. It's wrong. All right, cool. I said Sarah's. I said Tracy's. Don't do that, guys. Don't.
You did.
We're being liberal. Let's throw out some.
So I saw a comment. No.
We're all equal. We threw out hella names. George, Tyrone. You got what? Erica said it. Erica said it. Where's Tyrone? Where is he? Mini Tyrone now. Okay. You know what? Okay, cool. But you know, I love what we stand for and what we do. And I would just say to everybody out there, if you can do your minuscule, I would say just try and do as much as you can for your community. It starts at home, you know, before you're running down to Parliament Square and you're not do nothing on your front door, allow it, you know, start at home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Community, be a part of your community, you know, start little things that you can do within your own ends. Like, you know, all of us are neighbors and we so clearly know each other and we keep talking about this community. I want to see
it's true.
I want to see it. And I feel the love right now, the unity, the love, everybody's there. So let's do it, man.
We need to keep this up. Yeah, I'm feeling it myself, to be fair. What I wanted to say is, you know, that this 50-man march, I did see a comment, someone said, I'm in, like, count me in. If you're not following Chris, make sure you follow him.
This is what I'm talking about, real solutions in the sense of, like, our young boys are killing each other on the street. Just how much I say so. Like, let's not twist and turn it. Like, racism is there. And we're fighting for the cause right now. I heard that. George, I was out there talking the loudest. But young boys right now, up to today, are being stabbed and killed on our streets, and we're not marching. No,
they haven't stopped.
So
they haven't stopped.
50 man, just to roll with me, bruv. Like on a day, bruv, and we're just gonna hit up a couple of ends. I just talk to some of these youth, man, because no one's talking to them, and they need to see something else. I feel like they're always seeing the drug dealers, they're always seeing the celebrities and the rappers and all the rest of it. They need to see entrepreneurs. They need to see man with business. They need to see other men that are stepping up and being counted, saying, "Bro, I've come from your life, but I didn't have to do that." I say to the kids all the time, "Look at the way that I talk. I'm still me, but I don't live that life, and you don't have to live that life." And I want 50 man to just roll with me, just to reason, not to come and bad no one up, not to tell the kids, "Stop smoking, rare, what you man doing?" Like, we're not here to badger no one. We're here to
just to reason.
We've got to start at the ground level. We've just got to start that communication. And guess what? There's going to be some resilience. Guess what? Some kids might tell us to F off. Guess what? Some kids might not be on it. Why? Because we haven't been showing them any love.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
You can't go to someone and be like, "Hey, listen to me now. You haven't been here, bro. I've been here by myself, doing this by myself." When you man talk about GG, gang, you man live in countryside. We are here. The kids are doing the now with the so-called beefs. Do you know that half of these kids don't even know what the beef extended over, but they're putting their heart and soul.
They continue,
These men stepping up saying, "Bro, like, you know what, big man? I actually talk to my man now. So I don't even know why."
Do you know what I mean? Why you're still beefing?
Bro, like, me and man are blessed, but man are repping the ends. Like, no, man, like, we need to step up and let man know there's another way. Like, You're dying every single day, bro, through your food, bro, through your water, through everything. Like, you're already getting killed off and discriminated against yourself anyway. Allow it. It's enough going on right now, and that's how we need to be talking to our boys. And when we're talking to them, we need to be giving them solutions. If we're going to say to a young kid, come off the road, and you haven't got a better solution for him,
then what?
Telling him about go college and get £30 EMA. If he's making £150 or £200 a day, we need to match that.
For real.
But we can match that. But when you're entrepreneur, when you're self-employed, we become humble, and we're like, you know what, man's not really gassy. And I'm not telling people to be gassy, but the kids need to understand that man make money. It's not a joke. Like, see these men out on the road, mate. I told the kids all the time, I make money. I don't step outside my house unless it's a certain wage for an hour. When the kids hear the price, they look at me like, you're lying, sir. And I say to the kids, look how I'm talking to you. Ain't I just reasoning with you right now? And right now, Jordans are on you, big man. Yeah? Jordans are on you. And I'm not doing nothing, no criminal activities, nothing. And that's just 1 hour. You're out here all day. One kid told me, oh, but I make £200 a day. When we broke it down, it was like £3.50 an hour.
Later.
Working 24 hours. I said, rude boy, you might need to get a pay rise. Because your drug dealer's mugging you off. I said, put your hands up right now. Who's going to get stabbed for £3.50?
They need to go for an appraisal.
Just what I was saying, everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to get stabbed for £3.50. Well, what are you doing? Like, you can sell flowers tomorrow, but they just don't have that mindset. Oh, that's dead, man, can't sell flowers. But if I showed you the markup and I showed you what you're doing right now and showing you the same thing with flowers, you'd be banging flowers tomorrow. Roses, roses. You'd be singing roses, fam. All of our stuff. You'd be singing, yeah. Who buying the roses? You'd be skipping and dancing when you start seeing the prices.
Right,
but
for
they
real.
just don't understand it's a product. They've got to realize that what they're doing is already entrepreneurship. You've got to build a clientele. You've got to understand where it's going. You've got to understand how much food you got, who have you consigned it out to, all these kind of things. That's the same thing in business. That's the same thing in understanding about entrepreneurship and having staff and having people underneath you. You should knock them, big man. And that's what it is, but we're not teaching them that. And if not, no one's giving them the blueprint. Because what we tell our kids all the time, you can make it. How?
Right.
No, but you can be it. You can do whatever you want to do. How? Like, I want to know how. And we're not giving them the blueprint. We always tell them that they can make it. Well, show me. Show me how I do it. And none of us are showing. All of us are talking, but no one else are showing. So show us. Show us with your mouth. Show us with your actions. But listen,
Chris, you're amazing, you know.
Listen,
I know, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I could listen to you all evening. Like, because you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Yeah, I want to get a couple other people on, but
listen, Charles, thank you so much for having me, man. Seriously.